how to try to fight smarter. Hopefully you'll take it, cause knowing when to back away and shoot and when to come back up and fight.
Mm-hmm. Because the
I don't know if Purvis will take it, but he might.
we can only hope. We can only hope, lads. Okay,
I have faith.
so right now we have Gabby, who's Agoron, and
Mhm.
Romilius, who's Chris, here with us.
Sup, world.
The world with only like maybe one person watching.
Yeah, that's fine. Hello, person.
That's not even one
Hello.
person yet.
Uh,
Anyway, um, I'll be talking quite softly, considering that where I am is really close to the other room, and yeah, I don't want to get a text saying I gotta be quiet.
That's fine.
Um, it looks like I'm not texting Val ever again, considering that her phone isn't working. When I told her like, "Hey, get back here," I will. Anyway, so last I left you guys off, essentially Anon, and I guess by osmosis, all of you guys had gotten a sort of rude awakening to the fact that the world of the gods, in terms of power and responsibility, is a lot more multi stepped than initially thought, leading to Ageron being thrown into prison due to anger going out of control and turning into what can only be described as a werewolf. Anon being talked to by Griffin, the god of redemption, and Griffin taking Ageron as his acolyte, as his student, as part of one of his followers. Um, that being said, Romilius, is there anything you want to do in this moment?
so is it next day yet or no?
That's funny you say next day.
Oh,
There is no time.
oh yeah. Um,
Well, no, it's more like you found. See, here's the funny thing, right? You guys haven't taken a rest yet.
oh yeah. So, uh,
Yeah, we may need that. Wait, does
yeah,
Acheron being in a cell not count as rest?
So, Romilius, what are you doing?
I guess uh, Ramirez just spent the day training, and and throughout all that with Agron, um,
Yeah, you and Mishi were training.
Ramirez trained with Mishi, and then Ramirez trained with Mishi, so Ramirez would go look for some place for at least for the group to rest at. Would there be any ends?
Not as you understand them.
Um, in that case, Ramirez would stop by some would stop and ask some random passerby. Uh, excuse me. We are. Hello, excuse me. Hello, we are new here. Where will we go to rest? Just the first random passerby. Honestly.
Do you feel tired?
Uh, actually, Jalen, does Ramillis feel tired?
Have you used any of your abilities?
Yes, almost all, almost. Oh, not almost all, not all of them, but all the really big ones.
Okay.
Yeah. So Ramillis nodded.
The only thing
Yeah.
is that you don't feel tired in the same way you felt like fatigued. It's just more like how do I put it? It's more like you're
Like a
winded.
yeah. So Ramillis, and then Ramillis as an afterthought. Yeah, I'm tired. Also, where can I buy some nice ingredients for cooking?
They kind of explain the best place to do it. Uh, Within all the facilities, there are definitely like places where people trade certain materials like produce and all that. Um, and then he then goes on to explain if you're looking for a place to lie down, um, there's no there's no reason to think that you can't just sleep wherever you find excuse me. As long as you're not in the middle of the road, you can sleep just about anywhere. If you're looking for a place to call your own, you can try and secure yourself your own home, or you can
Um,
find someone to live with until you do.
huh. I guess I can go. I guess we can ask Val's grandfather. I mean, Tessa's grandfather. Just guess Tessa's grandfather. Um. All right. Thank you very kindly for your help. Uh. So first off, since Val isn't here yet, Ramirez is gonna go and buy some food. He's gonna have his Echo help him carry the food. Buy whatever exquisite ingredients they have up here. Um, because I assume they have like the highest quality ingredients up here.
You could call it that.
Yeah. Um. So yeah, Ramirez will buy those ingredients. Use his Echo to carry it.
Don't eat the forbidden fruit.
Ramirez is gonna eat the forbidden. Ramirez is gonna make turn the forbidden fruit into a forbidden fruit pie.
You know, no, we cannot do that.
uh, but
It is a bit different going through these kind of marketplaces. It's kind of strange to call it that because when you go to these vineyards, they're not. Uh, it's not just simply people, buying and selling produce that they spend hard work uh, growing. There is something different about how people do it, as a lot of the produce that you see is unlike anything you've seen before. Uh, like for example, if it's an apple, it's not it's not any color, it's not any natural color that you've seen. If it's meat, it has this glistening from the city's lights that um, kind of looks like it leaks um, like grease, but in a sort of it's like a clean kind of grease, if that makes sense. There's just something overwhelming about the fact that everything that you see around you is this um it's obviously stuff that is beyond, you know, normal produce, but it's just how different it is comparatively.
hmm. So Aurelius um Aurelius look at these fruits. Will go to the vendor and ask them, uh, do you have any suggestions on how to cook these? Oh wait, Riz grabs the orb thing, and he tries to see if he can use it to get in contact uh with Remy,
Okay.
and he's gonna ask Remy, do you know how to use any if he does get in contact with Remy, he's gonna ask Remy, do you know how to get into contact with do you know how to use any of these do you know how to what is it? Do you know how to use any of these what is it? Do you know how to use any of these ingredients here?
I don't know why you think I would. This is Asgard, the land of the gods and fallen heroes. I've never been here.
Well, it's worth a try. Thank you. Thanks anyway. So Reminis looks over to oh, by the way, Val is Tessa with Reminis here. Reminis is out getting groceries, and then they're gonna find a place to rest.
It's a Vermilion story. It's a
Uh,
side story. It's a Vermilion side story.
more so, Reminis trying to do things for the entire group here.
Oh, that's so fun. Well, when the rest of the party gets here, let me know.
All
Valerie,
right.
Valerie,
What?
I mean,
Nick isn't gonna be able to come, and
yeah,
Purvis is usually a weird.
yeah, and Reminis needs Tessa anyway. Reminis has asked Tessa something anyway.
That's what I was trying to
Alright.
tell you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fine. Give me about an hour.
All right.
What are you
So
doing?
Being grown. I'll be back.
okay. So in that case, I guess it's gonna be an hour before Reminis asks Tess anything. Um,
Yeah, y'all fun.
um, and well, in that case, Reminis is gonna ask the shopkeeper, do you have any suggestions on how I will cook these?
Well, I wouldn't know what else to tell you. You could easily just make it the way you think is best. You are a cook, aren't you?
Yes, but these ingredients are unlike any I've ever seen.
I'm sure
Well,
you
I
could.
get, oh, to be fair, I have. Oh, hey, Paris. To be fair, I have. To be fair, my specialty is cooking with things I do not know.
Personally, it's not so much that I can't teach you, but it's just, well, he like picks up one of the produce that he has in his stand. This isn't anything different from, say, another apple or a pineapple found on Midgard or anywhere else on Zofa.
Hmm.
It's you would just be worried about the taste at that point.
Very well. All right. Okay. Thank you. Uh, I guess without his party with them, Reminis buys a few of these. How much would that cost? Well, how much would it cost? I say
I mean,
buys. I say buys.
how much do you
I say
want?
buys enough for a couple few meals.
All right. I'm pretty sure there's like a pricing for this kind of stuff.
So yeah, they're
I'll give it. I'll give it 24 gold.
okay, 24 gold for this. Okay. So Reminis pays that for that, and he goes off to remember that. Let me just type that down here. 24 gold. Okay, Reminis takes that. Reminis buys that, thanks the shopkeeper, and then heads off to the Actually, he goes. Actually, before leaving, he asks the shopkeeper, "Is there anywhere I could inquire about ships,
Ships?
about airships in particular?"
Why do you want to know?
Uh, I am a bit of a pilot for an airship. For an airship, I'm a bit of a navigator myself. Um, and I uh, and I have the ability to, and I'll have the ability to say if let's say I have some unique abilities. Of course, I have some unique abilities. Uh, and I wish to make, I wish to make the airship that me and my party fly on as ready as possible for whatever we face in the future.
Well, if you're looking for airships,
Well,
I go to the Stargazer.
not airships in particular, just I guess airship parts, airship uh, our airship facts.
I still go to the Stargazer.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Have a nice day. Relis gives him a short bow and then goes out using his using Remes to help him lift everything up.
All right.
Um, and when he gets to, and oh, to be fair, he did ask where the Stargazer was. um, so he probably goes back and asks where for directions to the Stargazer.
He mentions that what's it called? Observatory.
Yeah.
It's that
You
big
mean that overseas star?
observatory. Um,
Oh, like the one with the really big, the one with the really big thing you told us about the first time we came here, or first time they came here.
yeah, that one.
Yeah. All right. Urbanus nods to him, thanks him again, and then now heads there.
How dare go to the observatory without Aglaron?
Urbanus didn't think about that. He'll apologize to Agron later, and then could take Agron there. But right now, Urbanus is trying to think of ways to help the party. So yeah, he goes to the Stargazer.
Okay. How you doing, Purvis? I'll figure it out.
Well, um,
He'll figure it out, hopefully.
yeah, yeah, he goes to the observatory.
Okay, cool. Agaron.
Yes.
So you're currently still in your cell.
Mm. Yes.
Let me see here.
I was about to say, am I to remain there forever?
No. No. I'm thinking about, because I was hoping that one of your friends would at least go to find you.
Of course not. Why
Oh,
would they care about me?
weren't we told not to come back to to them or
Well,
what?
technically, Nick was the one who was gonna come back, but it's okay.
Yeah.
We were gonna come back for them. Oh crap!
Like,
I
like,
thought we were told that. I thought that we were told that just to wait. I can't remember. Sorry, didn't remember.
no, no, no.
Could I?
You, no, what you were told was that, okay, look, I'm going to take your friend somewhere. You wait here so that way so you can prove to me that I can hear you out. But after that, it was like, okay, you did your part. That I don't care much what else you do. Like you weren't
Okay,
told that you were forbidden to see Agron. You were just told like, you know, just stay calm. Nothing bad's gonna happen to him. You know that sort of thing.
in that case, could I say that? Could I say that? Because since this get my mind out of character, not in character. Could I say that Ramirez just dropped the fruits off somewhere and then went back to check up on Agron?
Where would you drop the fruit?
Uh, he probably leave it off with Meishi, honestly.
Okay.
Um,
Um. Yeah, that's
Yes,
perfectly
fine.
fine.
all right, then yeah, then Ramirez will go visit Agron.
All right.
I'm
Nice.
sorry, I'm sorry, Gabby.
You're fine.
So on your way there, um, you find yourself. It's different from the Colosseum, right? Where you go
Yeah.
find Agaron. This place is uh essentially a prison, but it's oh, how do I want to explain this part? It's kind of small, all things considered, as if it wasn't really designed um to be that big. The first person you see while walking in is this dog, like this wolf man, as he's just sitting there at the desk writing a report.
So Ramirez goes up to them and says, uh, "Hello, excuse me. I wish to visit my friend Agron."
They look up. He like he starts looking around, confused, not knowing who spoke to him.
Down here. Ramirez is kind of used to that by now.
He looks down. Oh, and you are.
Uh, uh, my apologies. My name is Ramirez. I am a new god here. I um Ramirez thinks for a minute. My friend was recently brought this prison out, and I believe we are allowed to visit.
Near to get him out.
Yes.
It's not too hard to find them. Just go past here, and they're in the first cell that you see.
Thank you. Okay, Ramirez Ramirez heads on over.
And there you'll find Agaron in said cell.
Are there other bars far enough apart for Ramirez to fit through?
Yeah,
Okay, Ramirez walks through the bars. Just go see Agron. Hey, Agron.
Oh, finally, a familiar face.
Hope it wasn't too bad down here. And hope you're fine after all that happened.
uh, yeah, feeling better.
That's great.
Um, sorry about that.
It is fine. At least nobody was killed.
Yeah, thankfully.
Uh, Besides, us getting into trouble is nothing new. um, the so wait, so actually, Renus looks on how to let even let him out, let Agron out. How would Remus even let Agron out? By the way,
that's a good question.
uh, okay,
Just go
so
back to the guard, ask for the key.
yeah, Remus goes back to the guy and asks like, excuse me, could you help me let him out? I'm a bit small.
Yeah,
I don't know- Okay,
boy. He like
pause.
gets up.
I don't know what that accent was. Okay, just go. Okay, we can continue.
Um,
Moving on.
he just goes to the bars and just opens it.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, he didn't like dangle a key or anything. He just took the bars and opened them.
Oh,
So it's that easy.
all right.
Well, Agron. The rest of the group is a bit busy right now. To be fair, we've been through a lot. So while they are busy, would you like to join? Would you like to Would you like to join me for while I run some errands for the group quickly? Uh, I'm sure they love to see you. However, they're just trying to get as much done as I can in this short amount of time.
Everyone kind of looks over at the guard just to be sure, like, this is for real and I'm good to go.
He just stares at you.
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
He watches as you leave, and he closes the gates back. And
Okay.
as soon as that happens, and all three of you walk out, he closes the door of the building, and it just dissolves into dust.
Huh. Well,
Okay, then.
Ashley Val is back, so we gotta ask if Tessa's is along right now, along with us right now. Um,
Nope, seems like she's still dead.
yeah. Well, ask her whenever she comes back. Then. The way Val, you're muted. Um. Okay, so Renee's ways Agar and along. Come on, I'll fill you in so stuff as we go.
Okay. Also, it seems I've become an apprentice of sorts.
Oh,
At least for the time being. It was one of the ways they were able to let me out so soon.
I guess. I guess in that sense, we owe them thanks. And what are they going to help you? How are they going to help you?
I'm not quite positive as of yet, but it looks like Griffin has taken me under his wing, so to speak.
And I guess we're here for a bit longer.
Yeah.
We have a griffin?
Griffin, the person that put me in the cell in the first place.
The god. By the way, Agaran. So the things I should fill you in on is we. You do know we are going to save Shafir, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
I.
we're yeah. You don't doubt that we are going to succeed, correct?
Of course. And just wasn't exactly ready to hear that news.
I understand. It's well, yeah, I understand completely. It's
I promise I'll be okay. It's fine.
all right. But
Now, where
again,
are we off to?
oh, we're off to the observatory.
Ooh, now
Uh,
that I can get behind.
wait. Also, pause. I think Romulus got Agaran something, but I've got to write it down. I know Romulus got the Pegasus wings, but did Romulus already give Agaran that or no?
Yeah, but there was something.
It was
Didn't you
something
grab
else.
something else?
I grabbed something else. The Pegasus wings. Was it
It
the
was
Nyx
whatever
water?
those floaty creatures were.
Huh?
It was whatever those floaty creatures were when we first came in.
It may not be too important then. I guess for right now.
I'll find it. It's in here somewhere in my notes.
All right. In that case, yeah, Romulus just then Romulus leads the group over to the observatory.
Okay.
Oh, I was pinging something. Oh, that's me specifically. Because Mortal regrets it.
Wait, what?
Oh, the thing you pinged me at.
Okay. So, as you make your way in that direction, Agron,
Mm.
uh, a drow woman catches your eye as you pass.
Sorry, repeat.
Drow woman passes you by.
Wait, who's that?
Listria.
Are
That's
we
Moon, right?
What?
Veronica?
Hmm?
Wait, say that again.
That's Moon Lady, right?
That's Moon Lady.
Oh, hey. I, words.
Romulus looks at Agron and sees he just said, "Hey," and then didn't go further. Hmm.
She Alicia stops, um, and turns to see you.
Sorry. I just realized who you were again.
I guess you and
Yep.
I were. I guess you and I are on the same page.
Hmm? What do you mean? Oh, sorry. I don't think we were actually introduced to each other.
I know who you are, Aglaron.
Right.
I can't quite
Romulus,
forget. I can't quite forget you and what you've done for me.
Romulus climbs up to Agron's shoulder. Who is she? Or who is she?
This is Celestia.
Alistria.
You
Uh, uh,
know
I
as
don't know. I don't.
Figure Solomon.
Oh,
Hi,
right, her. Uh,
how's it going?
pleasure to meet you. Your is it your husband, your lover, whatever? It's very pleasant, at least to us.
Nice to meet you. Put her there. I extend a hand,
You're not
trying to
there.
shake.
Or
Hmm?
And it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to finally
now
meet
whatever.
you.
Greetings and guten Tag. How goes your afternoon?
Hard to say the least, considering considering afternoons aren't exactly what you would think they are.
I,
Really?
I think you must prefer the night in that case.
No,
I think you're
Huh?
okay. Then you're not a knight.
Purse, you okay?
Ouch!
Purvis.
And death has ruined it.
Help! Enemy! I've fallen.
Oh no.
Purvis, don't drink and talk. Drink slowly next time.
Ah,
Okay, now where was I?
We
Ooh,
can really, you sound like you're muffled, by the way, Purvis.
my apologies. Mm. My headphones are not exactly at the best. Is it any better?
A little bit. All right.
All right, now. Hmm. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah, yeah. So I see, so you're not a night owl, as I suspected you were.
that's that's a misunderstanding.
Ah, well then. Uh, would you please clarify what you meant?
What do you mean?
Oh, wait. Would you say that you're a night person or someone who enjoys the daytime as well?
I didn't say either.
I see. So you're a morning person.
But oh, pass the push you are. I believe Agron has more to say here.
Yes, Aglaron. Do chat with our good individual here. Tell him about the what and the how and wind.
It was more just she caught my eye in passing, and I remembered
Hmm.
when we last spoke.
I,
Ah,
hmm, I guess
what do you
I have some things I want to ask. Things that are things that I've not got. I guess things that we've not gotten from. Hmm. is there any way that we could speak in private sometime?
May I ask why?
Ah,
It has
um,
it has it has to do with Fenrir.
hey,
Renus gives Macy a look as he's trying to do something here.
Meaty smiles, then goes silent.
All right. Uh.
If it's
So
about
yeah.
Fenrir, you can speak your mind about him. His name is not forbidden here.
His name's not forbidden here. Oh
But his actions aren't very welcomed.
yes, his actions are not very welcome here, and we just do like a more we just like a more at least more context, at least more context on this whole situation before and we'd like more context about this situation and in a more comfortable place.
If you want to speak about Fenrir, you can speak about it here. I'm not going. Hey, look, the man's alive!
Oh,
My
Nick!
boy!
I
Oh,
Tequila! My
oh
brother!
God.
He's alive! Oh my god, we thought you were dead!
promised one arrives. He's alive and well.
He
Sends his
better be.
best.
Are you,
Exactly! How much stress you put me and Gabby through!
I hope you see. Wait, let me at you in this picture I sent.
Hmm. To be fair, I did think I was dead for a little while there.
Why?
I just slept so I came home from church and slept for like 5, 6 hours and woke up on a whim and I was just like, oh my god, what day is it?
Pretty much. Because, dang, you were hard to reach.
Yes. Yes, he was.
Look at the picture.
What am I looking at?
Scroll on up until you see you're added.
I don't.
oh, it's a zero.
In which chat?
The Ragnarok chat.
Oh, okay. Oh my god, why? Why have you done why are you doing this to me?
Yeah, that's what you get.
That's a bit extreme. That's a little rude.
I thought you were dead. I was gonna crush all of them.
Why? I'm dead, so you massacre my brethren. Shame on
Yeah,
you.
pretty much.
I I guess is Nick now going to be with us or is Nick with?
That's up to you guys. I might as well just say that everyone's here. No, he's here. Anyway, what Alistria does is that um, she realizes that what Remilius wants to say is a little more personal. So what she does is that she kind of takes her hands, like puts them together, and it's like the sand beneath your feet swirls around you until eventually you're in this sort of pocket dimension that is just this cozy room um, with no windows that you can see, just four walls and um, what looks like it's just one room that fits all with all kinds of different things like uh, decorations of paintings, uh, a dresser with two walls, one painted gold, one painted silver, um, and then there's like a bed in the far corner somewhere. Just basically a place that is just meant for one person to live in and nothing else. Hmm. She just tells you plainly, with a moment of pause to begin with. Many of the old gods back in the day were fearful of Fenrir and his siblings. They didn't know what they were, what they could do. When I birthed our children, they only grew even more afraid of what could possibly be if more were to come. It was just out of fear. It was at a point that I wasn't around them. I was not prepared for what happened. If you were looking for a deeper story, I'm sorry you weren't going to get one. Unfortunately, it was just that simple. I can't say I agreed with what he wanted to do ultimately, but at the same time, I didn't really stop him. In my own way, he carried both our rafts. I, what do you mean by that? She kind of raises an eyebrow and looks around her room. So you're saying that Fenrir was always meant to escape? But he gave up his raft to me. Doesn't that mean that that future does not exist in this timeline? So what are you trying to tell me exactly? The gods here cannot afford to stand against me, and I would never turn my back against Fenrir. But I, just like Muhammad, have made it have made a sort of oath that we would shoulder the new generation of gods rather than antagonize them. And I've grown attached to many of them, genuinely. And I have no quarrels with them, and I wish none. Unless you're unless you're referring to the four that still remained, as well as some of the giant gods that still exist. Giant and dragon gods that still exist. There are no other old gods that are here. They're either dead or long since gone to other places in the cosmos. I haven't seen them in so long, I barely remember their faces, much less what my relationship to them would have been. If you're asking me if there was be anyone that could cause The end of the world as we know it. Aside from Fenrir and his siblings, I don't know who would be their equal. Well, except for the elementals. I guess it's more accurate to say the prime elementals. No one would, no mortal should. There is a history that goes beyond the Giants and Dragon War, as I'm sure you would have already figured. But it's a history that tells the tale of when the giants and dragons had to fight together to push back the true first beings of Zofa, the elementals. Let me explain. The time that I wish to, the time that I'm trying to speak to you about dates back 7,000 years ago, when Zofa was given its first mission to circle the sun. 55,000 years ago was when Adam, the, the giant god, the first giant, made his way to Zofa. During those times, the dragons, as you may have known them, were beginning to rise from Zofa, but they were being born in a land of elemental chaos, storms of fire and ice, ground that would crackle with lightning, seas of poison were a commonality on Zofa in those days. The dragons managed to live in it, but it was not the way they should have lived, or so the stories say. Adam, the giant god, with the help of the, the primordial dragon, gave, made a way so that the elementals would be pushed back into their own domains. These would turn out to be the gates of Miesfelheim and Niesfelheim, the furthest northern gate and the southern gate that holds back these elementals. They would be the only things that would threaten the world as we know it. Well, now you can more proficiently. His rage has been quelled via for your actions of him seeing me and relinquishing his sword. What do you mean? You can. Alicia kind of turns to Agron. She kind of walks towards you. Is that what I felt? Is that what I felt? A moment, a mere moment, I thought I felt Fenrir again. Here, in a way that only I would have known. But it wasn't him, I knew it wasn't. So it was you. I think I kinda understand. And I think I better understand what you're trying to axle to us. Though I don't quite understand it completely. I think your friend here has had some of the rage bleed into you. You have yet quelled it, or at the very least, you have your own rage you have yet to quell. He trusted you more than, well, anyone I have seen in a long time. Your bond with him was, well, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't jealous how close you were to him. She just laughs at that. I believe you, but I'm not, but I won't ask anything of you. You'll have to elaborate as best you can, then. I think it would be easier to say who do you like more? For it's not a question. For it's not really a question of trust here. At least that's not how I would describe it. Well, to be fair, that's always going to be the case with anywhere you go. When you do, in the case of immortals, it's, well, a matter of do or war. Clashing ideals aren't just things you just get over time. They fester and they grow and they manifest in ways that, well, mortals can't imagine, lasting for far longer than any war a mortal could wage. But again, I say it's not really a question of trust. It's ideal. Alicia kind of takes her finger and like pats you on the head. One step at a time. You're gods now, but that really doesn't change much about who you are. I know it's a lot to take in at first, but eventually you're going to have to realize that, well, becoming a god was never going to be easy. Just remember your ambitions, the reasons why you took this climb, and everything that came after. If you truly want to be the gods of a new world, well, you're going to not just have to fight tooth and nail, but you're going to have to pull every stop and hold nothing back. Don't falter in your beliefs and your ideals, because it's the ones who manifest the strongest concepts that become the rulers of this world. Speaking of which, you have given me much to think about, unfortunately. And to that, I'll leave you to where I last left you. If we meet again, I hope it's on better terms. Very well. Agron, you are the only person in the room now with Alistria's swirls of dust encircle everyone else. And I'll get back to them later. I doubt Fenrir has completely lost his wrath, even when he gave up his sword. He just allowed it to rest for a time. Honestly, I think it's better to ask the question of where does this wrath come from? If you don't understand it, only fear it, that's when it consumes you. That's what I had to learn. I described Fenrir's wrath as the wrath of both of us combined. And even then, I had my own anger that swelled and resided within me. And at some point, I realized I too was afraid of what I was becoming. Thankfully, through different conversations I've had with Bahamut and some of the newer gods, I found that it's a lot more about do you fear it because you don't understand it, or do you fear it because you know what it is? Then it seems you don't quite understand it then. No one really blames you for saying that or believing in that. Because truth be told, you just got here. Say it again. You're not alone, but there are some journeys you must take and look inward by yourself. But only you know when that day will come. She like she takes your hands and puts her forehead on yours. But then you disappear in dust as well. Everyone kind of appears in front of the stargazer, um, the observatory at the front door, and you can see as there are looking at it closer. There is that big telescope outside of the dome. But also there are these hangars where all these airships are flying in and out, as well as like winged beasts going in and out of the hangars. No, they are just for convenience sake. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. All right then. So, Nick, heads or tails? All right, perfect stuff. All right. Anyway, Anon. So where are you going to train? Cool. Yeah, you're in the training. You're in the training area with Meishi. What do you guys do? What? Well, if you're in a training room, no, not unless you want someone to monitor your progress. No. Perfect. So, is this a setting? Is this the setting where you wanted to fight back? Okay then. Roll initiative. No, not this round. Dex it. No, it's just your dex. What's your level again? Okay, level 12. Okay. Oh, that's a lot. Uh, so you said purpose no. Purpose no. Purpose no. No. All right. Is there anything specific you want to fight? I got something for you. You feel. You feel. No, purpose. Stop. I kept telling. I kept telling you. I'm not. You're not rolling anything. Uh, don't. Just stop. It's fine. All right. What do you? Okay. So Mishi, Anon went into a training room by himself. Um. What do you want to do? So Nick. So Nick. Um. What ends up happening is that there is a wind that begins to swirl in front of you like a whirlwind, and what forms is this uh, this humanoid form about doubled your size. Um, the bottom, how you doing, first? Um, as you see, the bottom half of this creature's uh, bottom half of it looking like a tornado, and the rest of it is this um, translucent uh, visage. Okay, that's interesting. He beats you by one. As far as no, he doesn't. He got the same roll as you did. That Purvis, you're not there. All right. His dex, talking to Nick. His dexterity is higher than yours, so he's gonna go first. Cool. All right. You watch as he summons a sword from the wind itself, making his first attack. 16. Second attack. 22. Third attack. 15. Okay, cool. So, first attack does 14 damage. Most 1 point of that is lightning. I want my music. You take 14 points of damage. 1 point of that is lightning. That's just for the first attack. Second attack does 17 points of damage total. Oh, wow. It's a total of 14 damage. Yes. Oh, that's weird. You don't want to get a resistance to lightning or thunder damage. That's interesting. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Proceed. Okay. Roll to hit. No, it's not. So you got, but you gotta hit him first. Okay, cool. You watch as you watch as it hits him square in the chest, doing no damage. Good job, though. You just hear in the back of your mind, pathetic. All right. Nah, nothing like that. All right, so his turn. First attack, 13. Okay. Second attack, 17. Uh, third attack is a 27. Okay, first attack does 12 damage. Second attack will do 21 damage. Third attack will do. First, I can see you stop. 14 damage. How are you looking? Cool. Um, are you still alive? Cool, it's your turn. You're not in the training room, Mishi. That's what I keep trying to tell you. Thank you, Nick. Uh, what else were you trying to do? Okay, that is a wisdom saving throw. Okay, 25. Okay. Bonus action. Roll to hit with a spell attack. So not only can you not wrap him in your own magic, you can't even touch him. Is that the best you can do? I don't know about that. Because it's his turn. First attack. 17. 16. Alright. Romilius's group. You walk into this essentially what is considered a star base with, like I said, all of these these ships kind of in a hangar above you. On the ground floor, um, you just have you have this sort of museum of stars and star maps projected in hologram form. As you can see, a map of Zofa and the inside of its body, and some other star maps from the uh, surrounding planetoids circling the sun, uh, and just a bunch of other stuff that you didn't expect to see in this place on this level, first floor. The ships are on the sec are on the second floor and above. Wait, what? Uh, who is that exactly? No, the place that you're in is called Stargazer. Yeah. Uh, on the airships, right? Okay. You just been popping us out, laddie. In terms of making them better, make a intelligence check. You slap better wood on it, you slap better weapons on it, you put a clean sail on it. Seems simple to me. Let's go see. Make a perception check. You immediately, before you take your first step, you immediately see Ergonaut talking to an orange hair person. And like I said, oh, hey, Ramilius. Oh, that. Ah, I just got. I just got. Um, the main piece today. Shouldn't be too hard to go. Get it done. I was just basically telling. I was just telling. I was just talking to Froth here about. Um, the designs I wanted. Froth kind of immediately like gets down on his not his knees, but he like squats down and like looks at you very intently. Ah, damn. Damn, I was expecting you to have a better bloodline than that. Though, maybe starting here you'll actually have a legacy to build on. Pity. Tell me, do you know anything about the great, uh, what? Were you? You weren't related to the mouse with the big ears, were you? Forget his name. No, wait. No, he couldn't have been the girl with the whip with the sharp tail. Or maybe. No, man. I'm just drawing blanks here. I feel like your bloodline leads to somewhere special. I'm trying to piece it. All right, Froth. You see Ergonaut like grab him by the collar and pull him up. I'm just trying to figure something out here. I'm on the precipice of something. He just answer my question. Can you get the Can you get the copper dragon scales? Yes, I can. I'll get the sail ready before you can even blink. It'll be fine. Thank you. Sorry about that, Romilius. Ultimate. Why do you have to apologize? It's just an. It's just a. If I could at least get a sample of his blood, it would be a lot easier and faster for me to figure out what kind of lineage he has. It's simple. Oh, Froth takes the needle and like dabs it on his tongue. Hmm. No, no one that I know. Sorry about that, lad. Yeah, but it doesn't really make good story before your time. Well, that's the way of looking at it, yeah. But how long will it take? That is the question. Romilius, Romilius, give me another 24 hours and I'll have your gifts ready. skills. Really? Where are they? Hmm. Well, in that case, I'd like to meet them eventually, but I've already got some things I need to do right now. Just look me, just find me again. I shouldn't be too far behind. Ergonaut kind of looks at you. You'll have to bring it here, and then I'll have to work at it, or something like that. Don't thank me yet. Yeah, all out of a discount. Well, I'll see you next time then. What? Oh dear Lord. Right. Well, we're gonna switch over to Anon real quick and then bump back to you guys. Speaking of which, Anon, you kind of wake up lying on the dirt bed of the training area. When you open your eyes, you see the metal uh, body of the kitsune hovering above you. Can you say that again? The door was open. Why didn't you ask for my help? Hmm. Have you considered that maybe you're not meant to be a fighter? Hmm. Tell me, why did you take on a challenge you knew you couldn't defeat? Maybe it's just a concept thing, something I learned back when I was alive in a different state. But we do not push our limits by simply going to the hardest difficulty, unless our lives depended on it. Does your life depend on it? So why didn't you ask for my help? Or the big cat? It's strange that it's hard to forget. And is this how you handle this pain? Hmm. Then I have nothing else to say to that. Well, I came because the door was open, but also because someone is waiting to use this room. No, no. Uh, as you get up, you see, um, you see a girl standing, uh, in front of the door. Uh, I just said it's a girl, man. Calm down. Who do you, who do you think I was talking about? Well, you would be right. That's who you see. She's just wait. She's just waiting for you to get out. Do I know you? If you say so. And you watch as you walk past her as like uh chains begin to chains dangle from her wrist. Yeah. Shoot. Did you look? All right. Make a perception check since you're moving. You didn't get a chance to actually look at what was actually dangling from her arms before the door closed behind her. All right. Eventually, um, as you, yeah, um, uh, and as you go by, you see uh, the centaur kid that was in the arena, along with a few other people, like a blue-haired man with wolf ears, the the uh, the black hood girl with the giant sword on her back, um, and just assortment of other characters with different uh, ser- different kind of weaponry and armor, like a woman, uh, an ebony woman with a ball and chain that acts like a chain chomp. Um, a man with a giant sphere that wears a coat that that's just caped over his shoulders. He doesn't like fully wear it. Just a lot of different people. Oh, and someone with a giant sword and shield. Uh, yeah, at that point. No, they're here now. Make a stealth check. Make a stealth check. You specifically, yeah. Oh yeah, everyone. Well, right now, Anon and Romilius. Yeah, yeah. That's a stealth check, right? Proceed with your conversation. I mean, technically was there for that. He just Nick wasn't. You guys hear you guys hear like an intercom over you. All right, combatants, go to your stations. And you watch as all of the people to whom I described to you before make their way to um, this open door, not the exit, but this other open door. You also see the the girl who was once chained walk past you guys as she also goes along with the combatants. If there are any last contestants that want to sign up now, please enter the doorway or forever hold your friggin' peace. You better run. You better run for those doors. What about you, Tessa? Tessa? No, it's in. No, your airship is at Solbjus. Um, in hell. All right then, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know what's going on, well, it sucks to be you if you're part of the tournament. But just in case you don't know what's going on, I am a good and a nice person, so I will tell you what you need to know. The current challenge is a battle royale. First stage is to see if you can. It's the elimination round. See who's going to be in the top qualifications. It's simple. If you do not have any of your spell slots or abilities, get those back right the freak now. That's what I said. So, what's going to happen is that once you go, the the elimination round is going to work like this. You have to you have to gain a particular item within the area that you're in. This item will be your ticket to get through here. You have to get this item before you either A, get to half of your stamina hit points, or something that's going to be within that area that you're in gets that item first. Does that make sense? Well, I hope all of you at home can figure it out. I know who I'm putting my chips on the table. We got five other combatants that just waltzed in. So we got some wild cards in here, folks. Just remember, folks, just like normal, the first elimination rounds is a solo match. It's for everyone involved. And remember, the trophy today is going to be one of Griffin's specific uh, techniques. If the winner is able to, if the winner is able to complete this challenge, Griffin will be giving out one of his signature moves. Are there any questions in the crowd? No? Alright then. Let's get ready to rumble. Go! Say that again. Can you say that again? There is one item that you have to get. Um, and you'll know what it looks like. Um, and yeah, well, no, it's a qualification round. Yeah, you guys are separate right now. Six. Six. It works the same way on everything else. That you have to take the negative effects that secondary effect from spell drain as well. Okay. Start. All right. So Agron, when you walk out of your place, um, you find yourself surrounded by crashing seas with an island in the far distance from where you are. There are a couple of rocks sticking out leading up to it, but they're like 50 feet from each direction. You can try. We're not getting to you just yet. Uh, Mishi, you find yourself in a cave, um, where it is basically dark everywhere you look. I mean, whatever you had on you, you brought with you. Don't do anything yet. I'm just going over just going over different people. Okay, okay. Remilius, as soon as you jump in, you find yourself underwater. The place that you're in right now is a pocket of air that exists. One of four different pocket. It's like one of four different pockets of air. Yes. Tessa, are you still there? Because Tessa's in a forest. Anon, you are you are in a middle of a blizzard in an Arctic. All right, all of you roll initiative. Somebody wake up. Somebody wake up Tessa. Purvis. Yep. Purvis. Guys. It is your turn, Valerie. What's going on? And Purpose stop doing that. She can take her phone with her. Speaking of Vermilius, it's your turn. Well, you definitely see sharks swimming around, as well as something shiny at the bottom of bottom of this whole underwater thing in the mouth of a clam. You've counted five so far. Yes, I got one. Don't. I mean, like, the way you are, maybe, but also, no. Is that what I said? I mean, it's not that bad. Mm, yeah, I guess it would be. How am I supposed to know? Yes, but I wasn't stupid enough to fight a shark when I didn't have to. They usually just I was usually attacking them with the echo, not seeing if they would attack it. You mean bonus action? No, it doesn't. All right. All right. Cool. Acheron. Aglaron. Didn't realize that. Understandable. I'll just pass you by. Anon, what are you doing? Say again. Yes. That's a good question that the internet can answer. Funny enough, it takes 10 minutes to cast. What kind of what kind of check do you want to make with that? How did you want to use the wit? Um, what do you think makes the most sense? Yep. Okay, cool. So you take a moment to feel the wind and like a sonar, you're able to use it to your advantage as you can tell there's one particular structure in front of you that is I'd say like 10 feet tall with something at the top of it. You could, yeah. All right, cool. So you do that. Synthesis points. Arcana check. You gain half of your max. Should be 12. Cool. As soon as you do that, you realize that the thing that was on top of the pillar is gone. And, and there's this eerie movement that you sense uh, crawling down the pillar. You already used that bonus action. Uh, okay. Mishi, you're in a cave. What do you do? It is dark here. Perfect. Mishi, hi. Roll investigation then. Yeah, uh you're able to figure out where you need to go in terms of what you are looking for, even though you don't know exactly what it is. The only thing that you do find is a um this there is this one glowing orb in the middle of this cave on a pedestal. But surrounding that are some shadows that make this skirting sound, like needle needle legs clacking against the ceiling walls. While Purvis is figuring that out, I will mention this. Tessa will have to, well, I'll worry about them when they get back. Let's see. It is at that time. Should I wait for them to come back or should I let them know it's we're gonna call it for tonight. Say again. All right. Yeah, you'll have to find out, won't you? Guess you will. All right, there we go. And with that, so I'll see you guys next time.